I had my spleen out, so I've got a big scar down there. That was in Sydney in Australia, and we were just riding along. There was like a big corrugated metal iron thing in the road, and the guys in front of me didn't see it. He rode over it, flicked up into my front wheel, stopped me dead, fell on my handlebars, you know, the stack on your stem. Yeah. That ruptured my spleen, and it was intensive care for maybe just over a week, 8 days. I remember in the ambulance, the doctor was like, "Oh, do you want some morphine?" I was like, "Nah, I can't have that. I'm racing in 2 days' time." And then they did the CT scan, and the doctor came in and said what I'd done, and I was just like, well, all right, you know, whack it in me. But he actually said, "Oh, you've ruptured your spleen, and if it keeps bleeding, you're going to die." And I was just like, "Well, what are you going to do about it?" It started bleeding again, and they whipped it out, and Dave B flew my mum and dad out, and that was a pretty scary time.
How's it going back into the short play?
It was fine, actually. I never really crossed my mind again. It just sort of, you just crack on with it, and you get going, and that adrenaline's going, and you got a job to do, and yeah, it was okay. I've got a scar on my hand from last year, and that was still pretty raw, really. It was more of a burn. That I was on my time trial bike going downhill and hit a stone, and hands came off the bars and took a load of skin off, and that was August, and it's still pretty, well, it looks pretty nasty, really.